Welcome to my channel Angel Beats and Pai Manwa. Don't forget to click the like, share, and subscribe button on my channel.
So we are in episode 25, so let's go. It's scintillating, no ordinary plant. I have to find it. I don't have much time until I have to pay Jackal's bill. Is this it? Babel Samaferum. A Benya glass, oval-shaped leaf, upright stem, mixed spherical fruits. What on earth does this mean? If only ingest it regularly, they will develop not only an addiction to the plant, but also symptoms of lung damage which resembles pneumonia. Furthermore, if one should cease ingestion, they may experience sudden shock or even death. What a frightening plant. I had my suspicion, but who knew it was a drug? Miss Abatha. She ingests reading. That's unexpected. Greeting her might prove awkward. Let's just pretend I didn't see her and turn back. Prince Van Brandit. I have to have him approve bail for Jackal. I finally caught up. Why on earth is he walking so fast? Excuse me, Prince. Proud Carter. I can't be running into him. Grab. Sabel. Well, staying quiet isn't too difficult a task, but I'm uncomfortable being too close to him. Just try to kiss me again, see what happens. Do you know what those two are up to? I could ask you the same question. I can tell just from his expression that smile can't mean anything good. It seems the king has already retired for the day. I came hearing you were together, but see as you're alone. Now, there's no need to glower. I fear you harbor the wrong impression of me, Your Highness. His Majesty is young, but indeed bright indeed. I believe he has such potential. I look forward to seeing exactly how far he will go. Of course, I'll do everything in my power to assist His Majesty. I appreciate your dedication. I pray that your loyalty remains unshakable, even if in the face of personal gain. Stare. Is it just me, or do those two seem like they are on terrible terms? Your eyes are not only beautiful, but they are perceptive as well. My lady. Blush. My apologies. A gentleman's gaze can't help but be put towards beautiful things. Yes. I also wouldn't mind if your lips pulled short. Prince Van Brandt is on bad terms with Proud Carter. How unexpected. If I can persuade him, then perhaps the upstanding prince and I can rankle Proud once and for all. How to approach the prince, I wonder. Lady Vata, whatever you are talking about must be quite amusing. But I'll be disappointed if you forgot that I'm still here. I know that the relationship between His Highness and the Duke Grand is quite bad. If it's true, what will you do? Let me see. What can an accountant who works at the Ministry of Finance do? Don't say that and tell me, can you? Like last time, maybe we can solve a difficult problem. Isn't my ability trustworthy? Now I can understand why there is much worship I want to dedicate to her. Come closer. What do you do? Honestly, I enjoy this moment a bit. Being free to quarrel like two beasts regardless of the title of Duke of Shade. Finally, you still must choose one. What will you choose? I don't like ordinary guys who don't stand out. However, if I must choose, I'll choose the beautiful girl's side. Why do you ask me when you knew the answer? I don't know. All the subtle feelings of young ladies. You are as cute as a deer, but inside is a tiger. You don't care about bad and rotten men. So, to charm you, at least they reach the level of beastly adept and a little corny. This shirt is too dusty. Yes, lady. The one I need, have you brought him here yet? Of course I have, lady. You work hard, Jéja. When you go out, call the butler for me. Yes. That white face seems to be effect of both defense and annihilation. It was normal to remove people from the weakest one by one. Why do I do the opposite? How should I handle you? I usually go to the court these days. I learned a good lesson about dogs and biting their owners, and it won't be fine if I ignore it. Since when did a lady who only cried and was pessimistic about her fate change like this? I know my mistake will not be forgiven, that I have committed a great sin. A great sin? I don't know, but what is your crime worth? I'm sorry, lady. If you really to be forgiven, don't talk nonsense. Is it okay to ignore? If I were you, I would feel embarrassed. A bit more, just a little bit more, I'll free this body for you, because you must get used to it. If I marry Jill Lawrence, even if I have to be infatuated with people all over the world, including you, will you still apologize? I can't do that. If I get kicked out of here, my life will be over. If you don't have a referral, you can't apply for jobs in other nobles' house. One person who was close to nobles will become a commoner again. The owner might be annoyed. What are you saying? The loser kicked out still don't understand what I'm saying. Lady, please think one more time. Are you deaf? You have been kicked. Lady, how do you dare to talk so loudly? Anyway, your role is to supervise so that my engagement is not destroyed. But what to do now? I burnt that trash fiancé to ashes. When the connection with Lawrence is broken, you are useless. Even though you knew like a dog, but with matters that are hard to forgive. Does that servant threaten the master and even abuse my parents' authority to bully me? Albert Hart cut ties with his daughter quickly, and things like butlers are faster. Should we compare? Lady, I was wrong. So please, because I have crush on you. If not, how dare an ordinary butler like me do that? I couldn't think any other way. So, Because of love, because of condition, so only that way. You had a mental problem, don't you? If you really love me, then when you knew my fiancé is bad, you would come and tell me. I was past ready with me and must absolutely refuse. Maybe I was too rushed back then. Because in front of the lady there is a row of nobles more noble than me. So how can I refuse that offer? Don't make excuses. Lady, I was I was lost my mind. Please just I had lost my mind. Please allow me to be your side. Really? No matter what it takes. Yes, definitely my lady, no matter what you ask me to do. Then alright. To prove your loyalty with master, I must give you a chance, right? You just need to ask for it, my lady. I can do anything. So go out and get severance pay from Dina. Then go to the tandem where my parents stay. What? Come there and check how my parents is doing. Then transmit the message to me without me saying anything. It's because they are too cold. No matter how busy they are at work, they are too suspicious with their only daughter. Maybe a secret is hidden. Is it really just that I will be forgiven by you? That's right. I'll write a letter to my parents first. I will tell them I'm sending you there. I will definitely write a letter to you as soon as I get to Tadam. I will carefully look around the count and his wife, and then you will definitely return. Good. Then go right now. Thank you, mate, for giving me this opportunity, my lady. I will not let you down. Is this enough? Yes, sure. Enough? Just one thread can do a spell. A dog who often bites its owner, then how can let it go without a necklace? Precautionary safety equipment, of course. Just need a little bit of this. The whole body will show four symptoms including rash, cough, fever, and finally leprosy. Related to the quest, the closer Tadam is, the better, but if going somewhere else, then the disease will become serious and definitely die. It all finished, now you become Batia's new butler. The name Yashina won't be interrupting, will it? I tried to distinguish, but if because the name was revealed, it was a real loss. To hide the identity, it is true to use the fake name. The name is no different from the real name, so replacing it with Yen may sound better. Good job, Yen. From now on, I'll count on you. 2 weeks later. Lady Butcher. Just like that. So handsome. Lady Butcher volunteered in Sion was about 2 weeks. Of course, she is noble lady, only witty, washing, hospital, mats, and cleaning up the disease floor, or just come to play with young patients in the boarding area. I heard she's quite hardworking. I didn't expect her to be such a barefoot lady. Finally showed up. To meet this super carefully guy, I have to spend time more than 2 weeks at the nasty CEO. Just think of it. Then let's start gently. Lady Bastia. See? Divinely wearing a fresh yellow dress to float, can't you see it? They do vanguard. If he didn't arrive, Asha would have come. I feeded full bribes like that, but he doesn't come. He will take. It was very fierce. Lady Bashan, lady, are you alright? Why are you still standing there? Hurry up and pick me up and bring me inside. Has this awkward moment clearly there is no one around. Definitely at this gentleman there is not such flexibility. Reading under this hot weather then fading out is real. Maybe I have to get her to the hospital right now. The first time being close with a girl like this. Because looking at a person who has a beautiful appearance, I always be confused. Let's try to play more, shall we? I, Lady Basha. Lady Basha, are you awake? Oh, great married Van Grant. Please be in possession of your senses. Should I act nervous to make him drop me off quickly? Did I become unconscious? So sorry, let me down. Why did you touch this? So stupid. Ah, how doesn't he care about someone who is sick? Doesn't he feel guilty for pushing me like this? Look at me. So sorry. I have an urgent business. Really important, so I'll go first. What is the reaction? He isn't too young to know it. Is he a virgin? I thought Marcus Carter was joking, but it's true. Lady Basha, I come here to meet Great Merit Highness Van Grand. I'm so embarrassed about what happened yesterday. I was going to help, but I couldn't manage my health, so I caused trouble, right? I can understand that you are angry. No, I was in a hurry, so I was rude to you. Are you fine now? Yes, maybe it was too hot yesterday, so I fainted. What did the doctor say? I shall get you examined by a professional medic in the northern mainland, who I know well. They are just people with a little more standard than the Osler hospital. They also can't cure difficult illness. Never mind, I'm fine. Instant. When I visited the Royal Library, I saw you. The Royal Library? Yes, by chance. I was just about to leave and saw you, then I wanted to say hello, but it looks like you are having a matter with someone else. How mature is he? I'm looking forward to seeing it. Of course, because of this, I'll try my best to help you. Thank you. I hope you will keep your promise. Don't let it shake, even when it comes before your interests. The administrative department and the law department are agencies with different stances, so it's normal that there are some different opinions. Don't mind it, it's not a matter of personal feelings with Marcus Carter. Is it? I have personal feelings for Marcus Carter. Quite much. What do you mean? Why do you think I testified for the Jean Lawrence case in court? My parents don't have us land, so I became pitiful. I hate him very much. Did he merely hit me? Is there any reason? Jean Lawrence, my fiancé, seems to grow opium secretly. He even forced me to become his accomplice. Are they growing opium? He left the El Abad family to join him and help him, and they will take all the blame for him. I found it in Jim's secret room. It is called the scientific name, Paperville Sumperium, right? I know in Ostland it's a big crime to grow and use opium. Perhaps my father didn't know either, so he let me engage with Jean Lawrence. They must have been in all they must have been in all workouts. Otherwise they wouldn't have circulate opium in our country. Harvesting and selling abroad is much more difficult to hunt and is safer. They took advantages of my family trading and export rights. And they can and they can move easily and blame my family. They needed to take advantage of my family and then destroy my family. Has great merit enough reason to investigate. I think only he couldn't make this plan. Michael Catton must have been behind. Although Jane Lawrence is dead, Michael Catton won't let my family go without a fight. Since my father is often occupied without foreign trade, he's unaware of happening here at home. As the only daughter and heir of the Abbott family, it is my responsibility to save my family from the imminent danger. But as your grace is well aware, I'm simply a noble woman. Despite my shame, I came to ask for your help. Thank you for informing me. I will carefully consider what you have told me today. Also, I shall further investigate these plans. A few days later. Welcome, Prince Brandt. Lady Vata. I thought it would be best to speak with you face to face. This can't be good. After further investigation, I found this matter is far more dangerous and grave than even you might have guessed, my lady. I'm afraid I have no choice. I cannot involve a fine noble woman such as yourself in this case, Lady Vatia. I'm sorry. So he wants me to just sit pretty and wait. Don't make me laugh. I see. The cutting I gave you must have not been much help. I should have known that alone would not condemn Marcus Carton. His right-hand man, Jean, is dead after all. If he feigns innocence, then that is. You misunderstand me. I respect your discernment and keen insight, but I'm afraid this matter is too dangerous for you, my lady. I see. I understand your decision. I have not proven my skills to you, so how could I expect you to trust me? You misunderstand this issue, Lady Vata. It is not because you are lacking, it is for your own protection. Protection? You protect me. What makes you think you can? I respect your decision, Your Highness. However, although I cannot be directly involved, may I at least request an equivalent exchange of information, Your Highness? After all, you are an honest man who abides by truth and honor. A few days before, if the plant is consumed regularly, one may develop an intense addiction. The lungs become damaged, and pneumonia-like symptoms become to develop. Are you certain? Yes, Your Grace. Furthermore, if one could cease ingestion, one could even experience shock strong enough to cause death. The king had been strong enough to go force hunting twice a week. Pneumonia would not have been enough to kill him. I leap into this with a resolve to ensure my family's safety. If Your Grace would like me to step back, you should at least give me a convenient reason to do so. Wouldn't you agree that much is fair? Prince Brandit. After the previous king passed away, all the men who handled his meal either died suddenly or went missing. It couldn't be. After his death, I suspected Marcus Carter, but for over a year I failed to find any evidence. But suddenly new evidence came to light. That evidence, could it be cutting I gave you? Yes. Poisoning the king, Baron Carter, you're worse than I thought. You have gotten quite cocky. Moreover, I've heard that after losing his right-hand man, G. Lawrence, Michael Carton has begun searching for a new associate. And who might that be? Baron Nathan Hector is the most likely candidate. Nathan Hector, I don't know that name. Although it's been 10 years since I last lived within the aristocratic world, he must be from quite an insignificant family, seeing as how I can't remember the name at all. Marcus Carter has an older sister. 10 years ago, she lost her siblings' rivalry and ultimately married Marcus Amber. I see. But what relation does she have to Baron Hector? Marcus Amber has two daughters, one daughter by Marcus Carter's sister, and the other by his ex-wife, the latter named Rosalie Amber. I believe she and you are similar in age. The daughter has arrived a marriage proposal from Baron Hector. Am I correct? You are as perceptive as ever. Yet Baron Hector presently wields little power. Many believe he was lucky enough to win favor with Rosalie Amber, but that he is unworthy of her. Of course, it is much more advantageous for him to be Marcus Amber's son-in-law than a baron. After all, he could end up as a Marcus himself. Nathan Hector, Marcus Carter next right hand. I will have to remember him. Then I suppose one will have to get closer to Rosalie Amber in order to approach her fiancé. Yes, that's right. Thank you, Prince Brandt. So you think this is too dangerous for me? Just wait and see what exactly how far I go. Soon after, Rosalie Amber. I met her once. How shall I say this? Just your average daughter of a noble family. She was kind. It almost felt like she was trapped within others' expectation of her. Even after getting dropped from Royal Guard, she have learnt nothing. She didn't seem like she had an inclination to try new things at all. But Lady Vata, may I ask, why the sudden interest in the daughter of your Amber family? Well, I heard she's an incredibly kind lady. I was hoping we could become friends. What? Rosalie Amber? Kind? Then, the way I see it, that girl got a savior complex. Forget friends, she's far too busy. Give away her liver and gallbladder to low-life commoners to even have the time to make friends. Really? She must be passionate about charity work. I heard she virtually lives at St. Mary. So don't go wasting your time on her. Rosalie Amber is just a holier-than-thou hypocrite simply in love with herself. Seeing how worked up Julia is getting, she really must be a kind woman. I heard she's recently engaged. He is from a humble household, but there's a rumor he's extremely handsome. Jeez, such a quick-witted man. I can only imagine how many girls have gone and ruined their life, enchanted by that face. Bam. So what if he's handsome? You said he's from a modest household. He's most likely just another scoundrel trying to use his good looking in order to woof too much of his fiancé. You shouldn't judge a book by its cover, Julie. After all, you took one look at Prakatya and fell for him, remember? I bet it was one-sided. Julia fancied Prakatya. Brother, back then I was a child who knew nothing of the world. That is certainly not the case anymore. My dear little sister has stomped off to suck. You have come all this way to visit us. Would you at least like to see the gardens before you go? I would love to. Your parents have been abroad for much longer than expected. They are currently in Tandan, am I correct? Yes, it has been over 2 years. To my understanding, they are admits negotiation for local stores and cotton fabric, but it's taking far too long. Based on their letters, it has been at least 2 years since Vata's parents lost all affection for their only daughter. It was wise to send Ayn to Tatam instead of killing him. Judging by the look in her eyes, she's already taking care of the matter. Well, that's enough heavy conversation for today. Shall we rest for a moment? You can often see migrating birds around this time of the year. After resting here for a time, they depart for Tanzania by autumn in anticipation of winter. Look, there is one now. See, it's a beautiful color. No, I can't see very well. Where? Oh my, how close of me. Are you alright? Luckily, it seems like nothing was broken. You are quite handsome. Don't tell me you only just realize that. Blush. At this rate, if you don't mind, my lady, that is unless you plan on rewarding this sorry chap who broke your fall with a kiss. Not even close. Hold on. I suppose there's no reason not to. No one's around. Sleep. Kiss. This will be dangerous if we continue. If you continue to thank me in such a manner, I won't mind even if you urge me as a sofa, my lady. Is it drawing a line for today? After only dealing with handsome idiots for so long, this isn't a terrible chance. This isn't a terrible change of face. No need to escort me out. You have my thanks for today. It's always nice to see handsome men fretting so much. Love is fine and all, but only being with one person sounds boring. I will be content with this much. We have arrived, miss. Would you like me to open the carriage door? How can a person have such an absolutely lack of presence? Is it even human? Even though I have seen him 100 times, if he were to turn around, I won't be able to recall a single one of his features. Hold on, I just had a brilliant idea. John, it must be dreadfully boring just standing here while I'm volunteering. Pardon, it's my duty. Isn't boring at glance? Yes, you are correct, miss. It's very boring. While you are waiting for me here at the entrance, keep a close eye and ear out for any suspicious-looking characters. Do you understand? Of course, miss. Enjoy your time.